Hello and welcome back to Ride and Learn with Isang. Phrasal verbs are an essential component of English fluency, adding nuance and dynamism to everyday conversations. While many learners are familiar with common phrasal verbs like give up or take off, there's a treasure trove of advanced phrasal verbs that can elevate your language skills to a new level. These sophisticated expressions are often used by native speakers and can make your speech and writing sound more natural and polished. In this guide, we will explore 30 advanced phrasal verbs that most people might not know, providing you with a unique edge in mastering the intricacies of English. Number 1. Flesh out. To add more details or information. For example, she needs to flesh out her essay with more examples and facts. Number 2. Ramp up. To increase or speed up the rate of something. For example, the company decided to ramp up production to meet the holiday demand. Number 3. Zero in on. To focus closely on a target or goal. For example, the detective zeroed in on the main suspect after gathering all the evidence. Number 4. Gloss over. To treat or describe something as less important. For example, he tried to gloss over his mistake by quickly changing the topic. Number 5. Drum up. To create or increase interest or support. For example, they are trying to drum up support for the new community project. Number 6. Weigh in on. To give an opinion or enter a discussion. For example, experts were invited to weigh in on the potential impacts of the new law. Number 7. Play down. To make something seem less important or serious. For example, she tried to play down the significance of her role in the project. Number 8. Vouch for. To support the truth or reliability of something. For example, can you vouch for his ability to complete the job on time? Number 9. Phase out. To gradually stop using or providing something. For example, the old software will be phased out over the next 6 months. Number 10. Plow through. To work through something with determination. For example, despite being tired, she plowed through the last few chapters of her book. Number 11. Hammer out. To work out the details of something laboriously. For example, the team stayed late to hammer out the final details of the contract. Number 12. Root out. To find and remove completely. For example, the new manager is determined to root out corruption in the department. Number 13. Settle on. To make a final decision about something. For example, they finally settled on a date for the wedding. Number 14. Latch onto. To grasp or understand something. For example, it took him a while to latch onto the new concept, but he eventually got it. Number 15. Reel in. To track or entice. For example, the marketing campaign was designed to reel in younger customers. Number 16. Iron out. To resolve difficulties or problems. For example, let's sit down and iron out the issues we've been having. Number 17. Run up against. To encounter difficulties or opposition. For example, they ran up against several obstacles during the project. Number 18. Cast aside. To discard or get rid of something. For example, she cast aside her doubts and decided to go for it. Number 19. Cordon off. To prevent access to an area. For example, the police cordoned off the area after the accident. Number 20, bail out. To help someone out of a difficult situation. For example, his friends bailed him out when he got into financial trouble. Number 21, bottle up. To keep inside and not express it. For example, he bottled up his feelings instead of talking about them. Number 22, tide over. To support someone through a difficult period. For example, a small loan helped to tide her over until she found a new job. Number 23, sum up. To summarize or present the main points. For example, the conclusion should sum up the key points of the report. Number 24, factor in. To include as a factor in planning or decision making. For example, we need to factor in the potential costs before making a decision. Number 25, drift apart. To gradually become less close or friendly. For example, over the years, they drifted apart and lost touch with each other. Number 26, break down. To analyze or explain in detail. For example, she broke down the complex problem into smaller, manageable parts. Number 27, get across. To successfully communicate an idea or a message. For example, he struggled to get his point across during the meeting. Number 28, clam up. To suddenly stop talking, often due to nervousness. For example, she clammed up when asked about her personal life. Number 29, prop up. To appear or happen unexpectedly. For example, problems kept cropping up during the renovation project. Number 30, knuckle down. To start working hard on something. For example, it's time to knuckle down and finish your assignment. Mastering these advanced phrasal verbs can significantly enhance your command of the English language, making your communication more effective and sophisticated. Whether you're aiming to impress in academic settings, professional environments, or casual conversations, these expressions will serve as powerful tools in your linguistic arsenal. Embrace these advanced phrasal verbs, practice using them in context, and watch as your confidence and fluency soar to new heights. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more language learning content. Feel free to leave any questions or suggestions in the comments below. Keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, the world is your playground of language. Until next time, happy learning everyone!